Welcome back to the channel, friends. It is good to be here, and I hope you're doing well. So today, I'm going to be taking a look at the demo version of a game called Crimson Horn. This is a strategic roguelike autobattler with fun graphics and a unit and gear promotion system. Now in this game, you will assemble and upgrade your party, then do combat by way of auto battle against the enemy force. Your goal is to survive as long as possible, and if you lose too many rounds, your run is over. Now, I found this game fun and compelling, and I really do like what it's working with. It's a pretty short demo, but I did find it quite fun. And if you want to get a copy of the demo for yourself, you can certainly do so. Link in the video description below. It is free on Steam right now. The release date is simply coming soon. So let's dive on into a brand new run. Let me know your thoughts in the comments section below. Smash the like button if you're having some fun here today. And consider becoming a subscriber as well. Thank you so much. Now let's rock and roll. Alright, so it all begins with your team selection. Now, your maximum team size is 4. However, you get to select 2. And what's important about this is you actually get to select their banner, which gives them a special buff. So we have the warrior, we have the rogue, we have the knights, then we have the wizard. Obviously, each of these classes specialize in a different stats. So we have constitution, we have strength, we have dexterity, and of course, intelligence. And then furthermore, we have the banner selection here. So these are actually pretty good. And there's a whole bunch of them here available. Now, once we build out the rest of our team, right, add 2 more units during the run, these will be randomized, so you don't always get a good shake, right? Sometimes you get, like, a high armor wizard, which obviously isn't too useful because the wizard isn't often on the front line. However, to assemble our opening team here, my friends, let's go ahead and I love the idea of a super sturdy and stalwart knight. Now, we could go with Oathbound Helm here to increase his armor. He's obviously got super high constitution, but I like the idea of Iron Roots. Give him knockback reduction, because based on like my short 10 minutes with this game, knockback is actually like critical. Like it's a really important stat to get corrected for sure. So let's make a sturdy Iron Knight on the front lines. I think it's going to spell victory for us. And then secondarily, we have a rogue, right? A more stealthy unit. These guys actually do have bows, so I like the idea of maybe a rogue with just the attack buff. I kind of like it. Let's go with something like that. Let's pop on in. Alright, so the game in its current form is pretty basic. You have, 3 simple pages of tutorial here. I'll walk you through it. It's actually really easy to learn. And of course, we have the hexagon grid, right? Hexagons are indeed the bestagons. And essentially what we're doing is we are kind of switching around our formation a little bit, right? Getting sets, essentially. And then they're going to engage in auto battle. Now, if you want to learn a little bit more about your opposition, you can always click on them. It will show you some things. And then we'll kind of get, as we go along here, we'll get more into the team upgrades and promotions. And then also there's a gear upgrading element with this blacksmith here. Basically, you have to forge 3 like items with the same star value to them. And then you'll get an improved star version. So 3 sentinel spears of star 1 will create a sentinel spear star 2. There's common, there are uncommon, and then rares. I'm not sure if there's a higher tier of gear in the game yet. And then furthermore, we do have a shop as well. And this is completely randomized. All right. And you do get gold for winning battles. There's an interest system at work as well. Once you have more than 10, you get more gold. So I think we'll want to try to stay in the interest a little bit. For sure, if we're going to have some success, we'll definitely kind of play around with it. And then these right here are medals. These are used to promote your troops. Pretty basic stuff. 2 medals to upgrade to rank 2. And then 4 medals to upgrade to rank 3. Rank 3 is the highest. So let's kick things off here. Let's move our fragile archer up this way. And let's see if the knight gets pushed back at all. He probably shouldn't. Actually, these are archers as well. Let's crank up the speed. Play on 1.5. As you can see, nice graphics, nice animations. Good sounds. The game's good. So 3 gold, and let's go ahead and add a unit, and let's see what we have. So we have a book smart wizard with mono regen. Okay, so that's actually pretty good. Like, that's a sensible banner for him. Otherwise, we have a warrior that's quick-footed. I think we take the wizard without question. It's not often you get, a unit that pairs with his banner rather well. But we got it there, which is absolutely tremendous, and now we get to select our next island. So I'm not really sure what the different colors signify, but if I'm looking at the rewards here on the red path, we do get 1 medal upon victory. Now, should we lose, we actually suffer this amount in health damage. We have 15 max lives. Obviously, if that is reduced to 0, we lose. So let's go. Definitely want to stack the medals. And now we have the shop. So I've got 4 gold to play around with. I don't really see anything compelling here. I could re-roll it, but we've only got 4 gold. So let's just go ahead and click off of it. We should be able to take this out pretty easily. A goblin tank and a goblin archer. Not a problem at all if we're strategically sound here. So let's go. And let's watch the wizard in action. Let's see what he does. And mana regen, I guess I'm not exactly entirely sure how mana plays into this. I do know that there's other wands that give them a magic spell. Maybe it causes that spell to charge a little faster, but you know, no problem at all. The sturdy knight on the front line just doing great things for us. Let's go ahead and add a few more units. We'll add an additional unit more like. So we have the grounded cloud. So magic powered knight, right? So this is what I mean. Not really an ideal character to go with. We also have another rogue with the careless crown. So plus 20% HP. I mean, I could sit here and re-roll this, but the more gold we save, the sooner we'll be in the interest gaining bonus gold, which is quite nice. I mean, you could do worse. You could do worse than a high HP rogue. You really could. So let's take them. So 4 gold, I want to target the metals for sure. So let's go with the middle path, if you will. And now you see this grove bow is on fire, right? So this means if we purchase this, we'll have 3 and we can actually forge our first weapon. Now the question is, do we want to do this? Because then this guy will be without a weapon, which will make him ineffective in battle. I think I'm good. This is a common item. I think we're good. We have 4 units. And yeah, it's 4v2 here. We should be able to handle this early on without problem. But obviously the knight, super important character to stay afloat because, you know, that is our front line, right? We don't really have any other frontline options. And I have noticed that each unit has like 2 different weapon types, which does change their behavior and stats in battle. So for instance, the knight can equip a spear or also a shield. The rogue has a bow or a dagger as well. And the dagger it's obviously a melee weapon, but with different properties to it as well. So we'll get into that as we go, hopefully. Let's go ahead and select this reward as well for another medal, and let's lock it in. All right, so the grove bow again. I think I'm good. We're finally in the interest. Let's keep stocking this, but more importantly, we have enough medals now. So I can get one of my units promoted for the 2 medals that we have. I think the knights, given how important it is to the cause. Let's get them upgraded, and you see the portrait changes just a little bit. This number changes as well, and the stats go up. Okay, so 32 constitution on our knights. Very, very nice. So I think we just line them up, and let's go. They got bow users in the back. Got to get to the back line quickly. Let's go, guys. Just melt their tank, and let's get on the back line. The knights got to hold up here, and they're doing a pretty good job of it, honestly. That high constitution doing really good things for me here. Absolutely. Melt those archers, man. Get wrecked. All right, so we got 1 gold as interest there. Quite nice. And another medal as well. In fact, I think I want to probably hold off on spending for as long as possible. So let's go ahead and take a 5 gold, 1 medal reward. And then we have the Venom Dagger now. So this has the passive ability Stinky Stab. So that's going to allow our rogue to poison if we want to do it. I think I'm more interested in higher tier gear, meaning of the uncommon and rare variety. So let's just move off the commons, and these guys right here. This is why you want knockback resistance. These guys poison you and they knock you back. And what happens in this game if you get knocked back, like your front line, it actually gets knocked behind your soft back line. And then the soft back line becomes the front line, and then they just get absolutely melted. Or so I've seen in, you know, my 10 minutes of playing this game. So I think with the knight, as long as he can hold up, this is why we gave him the medal as well. As long as he can hold up, we should be able to melt down these boars quick. But the boars are terrifying in this game, dude. Like, way scarier than they need to be, for sure. Alright, let's get them. Let's melt them down. So imagine the knight being pushed back. Like, all the way back, right? That's not good, and looks like the knight is able to hold up there. Absolutely terrific. And good job, guys. Get in there, wizards. More interest. Another medal. We got 2 more medals. We can promote another unit if we want. So let's see. I'm seeing the same rewards here. See, this is what I mean about there's a little ambiguity between what these paths actually mean. But the same rewards, right? So let's take the middle path. Same penalty as well. Right, so Venom Dagger again. We're in the interest. Let's take a peek at the enemy force. So it's 3 of them. They're all level 1. I mean, I think I'm okay with this. Let's go ahead and get our rogue with the attack buff up. I like that quite a bit. And let's go. All right, get in there, guys. Yeah, these guys definitely gonna find out here today. So just like visualize this game, right? Like you've seen the 4 or 5 classes, I think there's 4 of units that you can recruit, but imagine a game that has a bunch of other unit options and, you know, promotion options. We haven't even really played around with the gear too much, but I think we're about to right here because we have the Ghost Dagger. So when I was screwing around with this game, I got the Ghost Dagger and I really did enjoy it because it has the backstab ability. So this is going to teleport the rogue to the other side of the field, you know, depending on which hex he's lined up with, and then jump on the enemy right away. I think it's a really good fit for our high attack rogue, absolutely. So let's go ahead and buy both of these. Probably stay in the interest. It's a 4v4. Let's scout the enemy here. So level 2, 2, 2, and 1. We have a level 2 rogue that we can send. So if we put him right here, okay, and throw the stagger on him, if we put him right there, then, you know, we can get back there. And I was lucky enough to find an extra one of these, so if we stumble across one more, we can actually get this up to 2-star, which is going to greatly increase the stats, but it also increases the passive ability stats as well. So he gets a 30% damage increase after teleportation occurs. You add 15% on top of that, right? And we got a heavy hitter here in our rogue. So we can sell this outright. I'll probably hold on to it for now, given he's using the Grove Bow. The question is, do I want to re-roll a little bit? Do I think I can take this? I think from a frontline perspective, we got it taken care of. Can this rogue win right here, though? That's going to be the question. That's what we're observing. Let's go, rogue. Get it done. So watch. He's going to teleport back there and get a little stabby with the back line, and you bet melts it. Good job, guys. Get in there now. And the knights, dude, they hold up long enough, man. It's so important to have a strong front line, as you would expect in a game like this, but it's really, really amplified in this game. And now we're across the 3 interest threshold, which is absolutely terrific. So let's keep stacking medals. Got 2 medals again. Now what I can do here is we're kind of at, and how about this, another Ghost Dagger. Just purchase that right up, you bet. But we're kind of at an impasse, like, do I save up for 4 medals and get a rank 3, probably knight? Or do we get another unit promoted? Based on maybe like equipment. Let's go ahead and get these forged. And all you do is you add all 3, and you press upgrade. Doesn't cost any money or anything to do so. And now we got a better weapon. So 45% damage increase on this ghost knife. Quite nice. And let's see what we're up against. So, they do outnumber us. They've got shielded units on the front. We have our rogue to send in there, but can he get it done? I think that's the question. I'd probably target this one up here because it's weak. With just 1, you know, level 1. I think we're going to roll the dice. We're going to see if our knight can get it done. So let's load it up like this. And the rogue's got to win. Let's go, rogue. Come on, buddy. You got this, rogue. You can do it. Get in there. Okay, melt that stack. Very good. And down a little bit. Okay, so he doesn't get it done fully. He gets 1 stack, but he doesn't get it done fully. Now we got to get these shield guys out of here. The knights are still holding up. Like, just holding up rather well. And soaking up all of that damage, man. That would be destined for the backline, right? So. Okay, so now we got backline v backline. Can we get it done, guys? Come on now. This is where, obviously, equipment upgrades and rank upgrades can really work against you. And it looks like we're at 39, so we don't get to the next interest here. That's not good. But another medal awaits us right here. So if we can win this, we can get a rank 3, which is going to be important. However, we have an upgrade for the knights, the Sanctum Spear. So this is strength and dexterity. And then Musclehead is going to give him an attack increase. I think we can, like, it's real low impact to go with the Grove Bow here. It just costs 1 gold. I mean, let's definitely do it. Let's definitely get it upgraded. I might want to look into like a shield for the knight maybe. Just make him a true tank. So let's actually re-roll this. Maybe just a little bit. Actually, I feel like I can win this. I really do. I feel like I can win this. Based on what I just saw in the last fight. And this is going to give us a lot more flexibility to spend. We'll get in the next interest here. We'll get the 4th medal. If we can just win this fight. And if you lose a fight, you do not get rewarded. So, keep that in mind as well. Let's go. Come on, guys. Rogue, get back there. Alright, good job, Rogue. Gets it done and then helps out. We love to see that. Very good. An absolute slaughter in the forest. Terrific. Alright, now we're up over 40 gold. And most importantly, we have the 4th medal. And now we do have an elite fight as well. Okay, so this will take 8 hearts if we lose. I think it's probably a good time to consider spending some cash. So, 2 more gold here. We're going to be spending some gold for sure. The penalty is the same across the board. We might as well take the red way, if you will. Let's figure out what we're up against. Okay, so 2 stacks of boars, and then these guys are nasty crossbowmen, man. So, a level 3, well, a 3-star weapon. The flare bolts. I believe it pierces. And then these wild boars. Yeah, we're going to have to dump in some cash into the team, or so I feel. But first and foremost, let's go ahead and get our knight promoted to rank 3. Dons a new helmet there. Looking more menacing for sure. So let's go in and let's roll a little bit. I want to get better gear, man. Like, just better rarity gear. So here's a royal bow. So Stargaze. Plus 5 dex, 2 intelligence, 7 attack range. Plus 5 dex. Going to help him do more damage. So 527, and this is 2 strength, 6 dex. So you see the rank 2 bow. It doesn't have an active ability, which is Stargaze. Deal 80 damage to the farthest enemy. Useful in helping call down these crossbowmen. 10-second cooldown. But you can see the stats don't really vary all that much. In fact, this one gives you more dex. So let's roll by it. Blood Axe. Okay, so that's a warrior's weapon. And no, you can't equip a warrior weapon on a knight. You can't do it. We also have a lantern for our wizard, but I think I like the staves more. Here's a thorn rock shield, plus 6 constitution, plus 2 strength. It has a thorn effect. Yeah, reflect damage. Let's do it. Let's grab that for the knight. Got a couple of light staves. Now I could get this upgraded. It just costs 2. Let's do it. Sanctum Spear again. We're already in on the shield for the knight. Scorch Bow. Here we go. Plus 3 strength, plus 7 dex, plus 7 attack range. But it is a rare weapon, meaning you need a rank 2 unit to be able to use it. So we're going to have to purchase this now. Put it on the bench. Maybe we can get it to level 2 before we actually equip it. Let's keep going. We got the Ghost Dagger again, you bet. And then the Lightning Scepter. So another very good piece of equipment for our mage. Another Ghost Dagger. You bet, man. We're almost rank 3 on that one. Raider Axe. Grove Bow. Anything else, game? You gonna hook me up with anything else? Another Scorch Bow. I mean, we'll definitely take it. Let's go ahead and forge what we can. Make a little bit of room. Got a little bit of gold left. We're gonna get 11 here, so we'll get right back into some interest at least. But I think what I want to do is let's go ahead and roll this. Another Ghost Dagger, you bet. Absolutely terrific. Well, actually, I probably need... Yeah, never mind. I need another 3 of them. I got a little too excited there for sure, but this is still good. Like, I could throw this on this rogue as well and send him in. That's an option. It is. It's an option. Let's throw the shield on the knights. Scorch Bow. Suppose I could throw the Scorch Bow on you. We could throw this on you. It does help us utilize a better weapon. And then this is going to have the Lightning Strike ability. Deals AoE damage 70. I mean, it's really, really good. So let's do something like that. And let's sell the Grove Bow. Let's sell the Sentinel Spear and the Light Staff as well. We got 7 gold. I could re-roll this again. Let's re-roll it one more time. We got another Scorch Bow. How about that, man? Absolutely terrific. And we can spend our last 2 gold on another Ghost Dagger. The game is hooking us up with the Ghost Dagger. You also love to see that. So let's go ahead and get this thing forged. Just a transformational weapon in capable hands. 14 dex, 7 attack range, blazing arrow, 18 burn damage. It's going to be part of the solution, hopefully, for this one. But it's an elite fight, right? Not an easy fight by any stretch. So what do we have to do? How do I have to approach this? I think these guys have to get back on the crossbowman. And then it's all about the wizard. And most importantly, this rogue with the attack damage staying alive. I think this is optimal. Let's go. Come on, get back there and take him out. At least take one of them out. Yeah, look at that nasty knockback of the crossbow. Alright, we gotta melt down these guys quickly, and you can see the lightning go down there. The wizards do melt from the burning effect, and we suffer our first defeat. Not good, but I think now you understand why I spent so much cash there, right? Like, you definitely have to. And yeah, our rogues going in for the backstab just got annihilated, and we're fresh out of, like, everything, which is absolutely brutal. That was an elite fight, though. They're not easy. Another ghost dagger here. Well, let's go ahead and lock up the shop. We're on our way to get a 3-star. At least I think you can get 3-star. I'll be pretty disappointed if you can't. So what do we have going on here? So let's do this. Let's shift you guys up. Knight right there, and let's let them have it. Alright, get in there, guys. With your superior weaponry. You bet. Okay, you see the effectiveness of the mage there. And then the knight just refuses to go down. Right, we definitely need another medal because I have to get my other rogue improved. So let's take this one. Another ghost dagger. You gotta be kidding me. I mean, you gotta do it. Well, never mind. We locked the shop. So yeah, definitely. So let's just stay put here. What do we have? So 2 of these boars. And then a pack of goblin riders as well. Okay. Well, let's give them some space. And then for you, I think maybe get on the rider, I suppose. It's the best thing I can really think to do. Let's go, guys. Come on now. Gotta win this. Gotta win it. Alright, so they actually do match up with the rider rather well. And you can see the pushback effect of these boars, man. It's so brutal. But that's why you invest in the knight. That front line's gotta hold strong. And it did there. Alright, so we have another elite for 2 badges. Now, do I trust this? Do we like this? I mean, it's 2 badges, though. I think you have to do it. Maybe get a little redemption here. Another scorch bow. Let's see what I'm working with. Alright, so these guys. Who are these? Elder Goblin. Cast a tornado. Apply 3 seconds of shock. Yikes. Not to mention a powerful archer. I don't like that they outnumber us. I think we got to get you upgraded. For sure. We've got to give this ghost dagger to you. You have all the attack. You got to get the, assassination mission done quickly. Or maybe it's actually better in his hands given the added HP. I think it probably is. Because should the mission go wrong, right? Like bad things happen and then you're down a pretty powerful attacking unit. So let's actually keep it how it was. I'm okay with that. Let's get in there and... So, Scorch Bow, I mean... We got a 2-star one. Is it conceivable we get it to 3-star? Yeah, maybe. Let's do it. Let's reroll. I need another Ghost Dagger. Let's go, game. Molten Spear. 3 strength, or 3 constitution, 9 strength. Attack range, volcanic spike. How's that stack up to this? It's got a little less constitution. Volcanic spike, though. 150 AoE damage every 15 seconds. I'm compelled by it. Let's do it. It's a better weapon. Let's reroll. Royal Bow. Phantom Dagger. Dash Warp. Slice through the enemies dealing 180 damage. Cooldown 15 seconds. I mean, we're kind of in. Right? These are 2-star. Like, this is 14 dex. And this is 6 dex. 3 strength. 6 constitution. Plus a useful backstab ability. I think we roll. Get a whole bunch of nothing there. Okay. So we gotta win this fight. Otherwise, the run is over. So, Knights, I think you're in a good spot. Backstabber. Do we send ya to the Goblin Elder? I mean, 206. 12 constitution. Do we try to send you in on the archer? Flame bow. I think he's got to go far back line. And then we got to do something like this. I hope the DPS is enough. Let's go, guys. Come on now. Take him out. Got to win this fight right here. Elder Goblin. All right, nice. He gets some. He gets some. Excellent job. Everybody else has to do their job now. Wizard doing his job. There's that volcanic spike. Absolutely terrific. Redemption arc for the elite fights. Perfect. So another elite fight for 2 more medals. Do we roll the dice? Let me think about this. I mean, if we do it, we could get another rank 3. Current state, I could up my wizard to rank 2. I think you got to at least try it out, man. We got to do it. Another molten spear. Don't mind if I do. How about a ghost dagger? What do you say, game? Winter scepter. 2 constitution, 8 intelligence, 5 attack range. Frost shard. So this is going to freeze enemies. Deal 30 damage per second for 3 seconds, so 90 damage. This is AoE for 70. 7 intelligence, 5 attack range. I mean, the winter scepter is better. So let's take it. That's our new weapon for... Ah, never mind. We got to get him up, don't we? We do. So let's see what we're up against. These crossbowmen again. I think we send you up this way. I think we probably have to rank up the wizard. Probably have to. Nice. Gets a new hat. So we can get the better and more useful staff. So you take out you. And avoid this guy. And then Knight has to win here. And then we got to push forward onto the crossbows. Let's go. Wizards, hang in there, buddy. Use that frost spell. Let's see the frost spell, wizard. Okay, so these guys do a pretty good job. Take down most of the stack, and there's the useful frost spell. However, there's burn on the field. Careful, guys. Okay, good. That one went well. Got 2 more medals, and now it's the boss. Okay. So I do believe this is the end of the demo if we can manage to win. However, we got some work to do yet. I want to get a level 3 ghost dagger if I can. So game, what do you say? Phantom dagger again. More phantom daggers. Another winter scepter. I think you have to buy it. Sanctum spear. More scorch bows. Wouldn't be enough. In fact, I can sell this scorch bow then. Roll it again. Another scorch bow. Blood axe. Let's see. So, I mean, what are we even facing? Alright, the Goblin King. 2500 HP, really. King Spear. Push back all enemies in a wide radius, dealing 120 damage. So 869, okay. I mean, 120 isn't super impactful. We got, of course, the ferocious and familiar wild boars, who are scary. Let's get back in the shop and let's see. So, I think... Let's sell the winter scepter. Let's re-roll. Nice. Another ghost dagger. Absolutely beautiful. And we're going to find out right now if we can get 3-star gear. I don't know if you can. It looks like you can. Absolutely terrific. So let's see here. 6, 3, 6, 45 seconds up to... 12, 6, 12, 60%. I said 45 seconds. I meant 45% damage increase for 4 seconds. Absolutely terrific. Alright, good. We got it. So, let's figure things out here. So, what is the best application for our rogue? I mean, we could send him down here to take out this guy. I think he can probably melt through these archers pretty quickly. So, do we do something like this? Kind of angle him up. have you go here. He's going to teleport right there. I worry about the Goblin King kind of running by and just engaging. So maybe we do go down to the riders. And then up to the archers. Let's try it out. Let's go, boys. Come on now. For glory. Alright, knights getting in there. Wild boars melting. Rogues winning, kind of. Well, they did a little bit. The freezing effect is applied. That's very good. We're on the Goblin King now. However, that's AoE attack just absolutely destroyed and annihilated my army, and that's how this one wraps up. Unbelievable. They got in too close. He got in too close. His AoE attack killed my DPS backline. And that's all she wrote. I think we had it won had that not happened, because the knight can withstand that attack. Other units not so much. Let's go ahead and run another one here, now that we know what we're doing. And I think we're going to go with the same stalwart knight, the iron root. Let's go with a high attack warrior. Saw some cool warrior weapons. Alright, so kind of same formula here. We got more melee options on the front line this time. Probably want to add 2 back options if possible. Let's crank this up to 2 speed. You guys are familiar, and you can see the stats over here as well. But maybe we can get like some cool warrior weapons. Alright, so we have the armored wizard or the book smart knight. Yikes, man. Just dreadful. Let's re-roll it. We've got the high HP warrior or the stone-faced knight. I think you gotta go warrior here. I could re-roll it again as well. Let's go warrior. Guess let's use 3 front line options. Not the best, but what do you do? Alright, Dread Axe. Do we like this compared to... We're going to get into the Constitution, or the Interest, excuse me. Let's go, boys. Beat them down. I mean, really not a problem at all early on. No reason to really spend. Let's go ahead and get another unit. And we have the Magic Power Improved Warrior, or again, the Book Smart Knight. Let's re-roll it. Okay, we have a rogue that's book smart. Man, you guys gotta lay off the books. How about a quick-footed wizard? I mean, it's not great. Can I cancel out of this? Do I have to add units? Looks like I have to. Because I don't like any of these options. Wait, what happened? Oh, interesting. So it looks like the banners are now placed on the initial units. I mean, I don't like any of these options. Can't re-roll anymore. I mean, I guess go rogue that's stone-faced. I mean, it's not great, but what are you going to do? And then I think what we have to do is make him a bow user, obviously. So let's see. How does a high melee team... How does it do, right? We'll certainly see. Knights aren't having a problem. Maybe we can have more luck against some of the challenges that we saw in our last run. Some better luck. Alright, Sentinel Spear. ×2. I'm good. We got our first rank up. Let's get the knight again. And let's go. I think as long as they have an abundance of melee units, we'll be just fine. It's these heavy ranged unit formations that make me a little nervous. Looks like the rogue adding all the DPS as you would expect. Alright, a medal right here, so let's take it. We're finally in the interest now. So we have the Valor Sword, Strong Arms. Boost attack by 30% for 5 seconds. 10-second cooldown. 4 Constitution, 4 Strength. We'll do it. And let's see, so you have the attack power. Throw that on you, man. Let's go. Let's see his attack output. Kind of middling. Looks like low end. It's more of a statistic of opportunity, right? Like who's actually attacking. Valor Sword again. Yes, Ghost Dagger, I'm good on that. We need a bow user. Whoops, I didn't mean to re-roll there. That's okay. Let's go. I mean, not a problem at all, right? 2v4, I like my odds. Except for, you really do see, like, their shielded units pretty sturdy, man. So I think some formations with a lot of shielded units, believe it or not, is going to be a challenge. Get a lot of DPS from wizards and rogues, obviously. Alright, another Valor Sword. The answer is yes. Let's forge that. Level 2 Valor Sword. 8/8. 50% attack boost. So I think, like, with this game, it definitely, like, there definitely is a reason to sort of, I guess, like if you have a high tier weapon, maybe not high rarity, but a high tier weapon, right? Star value. It's worth considering holding on to it. The skills are different, and the stats are okay, as long as you have enough upgrades into it, right? Like, the stats don't get ridiculous. Now, if you compare an uncommon to, say, a level 2 uncommon, excuse me, to a level 2 rare, I think you'll see some disparity with the stats, but what is the skill doing, right? So it's a little deeper than maybe you'd be led to believe at face value. A Sanctum Spear to be like this. I did like that Volcanic Spear. I could add this. We could upgrade the Cleaver Sword. Just kind of while we're waiting. Might as well. So this is a 3/2 weapon. Goes up to a what? A 5/5 weapon. So a pretty decent stat increase. I think this formation is just fine. Knights in the mid. Let's go, guys. Alright, very good. Can get another promotion if we like. Could wait to get the warrior up. Or the knight up, more like. How about a brave sword? War Stomp. Deal 140 AoE damage to nearby enemy. 4 constitution, 6 strength, 2 intelligence. I mean, you definitely buy that. What are we facing? So we've got these little boars. So this is, I mean, it's a great attack boost. 8 and 8. This is 4, 6, and 2. Should probably throw this on you. And this on you. And we're definitely selling this. Now, for our medals. Should probably consider getting a rank 3. Maybe these guys. Given he has the attack boost. Be nice that he stays alive. Let's save the medals for now. I think we can take this out. So let's go. Keep stacking that interest as well. I think spending before the elite fight is a good idea. There's that AoE attack. Seems pretty effective, man. I mean, it's a lot of damage. Good for melee v melee team comps. Right, so here's the elite. So if we can win this, what are we looking at? So 2 boars and then these crossbows. We'll probably do a little bit better against these guys this time around than with our last team. But I definitely have to promote you. Without question. And then I've got to seek better gear. So let's spend the lot. Sanctum Spear. I'm good. Ghost Dagger. What a Raider Axe. Blazing Flask. 5 strength, 3 dex. I think I'm good with our warrior weapons. Winter Scepter. Man, that would be great to add. Valor Sword. Blood Axe. Lifesteal. HP is below 40%. Increase attack speed by 25%. 2, 7, 3. 3% lifesteal. I mean, I kind of like both of these, but mean, 140 AoE damage. These guys have 440, right? So maybe the lifesteal is a little more impactful. Let's buy it. Thorn Rock Shield, Sanctum Spear. I think I'd rather go with that Volcanic Spear that we had in the last run. Here's another Valor Sword. I think we're in on the Valor Sword. I like the attack buff. It's pretty good. Royal Bow. This will hit the back line. So I think the answer is yes. And then for the Brave Sword, I think let's just hold that for now. Let's throw the Blood Axe on you. And I'm not feeling too good about this if I'm being completely transparent, but gotta do the best you can. Let's go. Alright, so we gotta melt through these boars, and you can see the intense knockback effect. Like, it's so brutal. Yeah, we're gonna get melted. Got absolutely crushed. Yikes. Doesn't really instill a bunch of confidence in the team, I'll tell you that. Let's go, guys. Come on now. Don't let me down. Get in there, steal some life. Okay, Knights, gotta hang in there. Archer's getting involved. Nice, there's that special skill. Alright, good deal. Got the win. Got another medal. So now we can rank somebody else up if we like. Got the Cinder Shield or the Blood Axe again. I mean, Blood Axe, yes. We want to get that upgraded. Do I like the Cinder Shield? Yeah. I mean, I think so. He's still rocking a level 1. Or a 1-star item. I think we should probably get the Rogue upgraded. Try to save up 4 medals to get him to rank 3. I think what we want to try to do is maybe funnel in the boars to the Knight. Alright, they're on the Knight. You see that knockback though, dude? It's just so brutal. It's like insanely brutal. And yeah, we're gonna lose this one as well. Just dropping rounds, man, and game over, it says. Wow. Well, I think from a team comp standpoint, we got a little bit robbed there. Absolutely, but I mean, obviously, ideally, you want 1 or at maximum 2 frontliners, and then, you know, your DPS comes from the backline in games like this. And this game is obviously no different. I think the Wizard, pretty important character. And then I think the Rogue is probably the best character. I mean, you have to use it smartly. You have to set it up for success best you can. But I do think the Rogue has the most potential. Now, the Knight plays an important role as well, especially with knockback resistance. Because you just saw it in that last battle there. What? Knockback, if you're susceptible to it, what it can do to your team. It can absolutely tear it down. And then everybody's poisoned and dying. And you're sitting there wondering what the heck happened. Right? However, my friends, this has been Crimson Horn. It's a fun little strategic roguelike autobattler. And you know I like my autobattlers here on the channel. Well, this one's no different. I mean, it's an early demo for sure. I think it does definitely need some more content. But it's only at, what, 0.3B for the build, right? So it's got a long ways to go yet. There is a free demo available right now on Steam. Like we tried it here today. Try it out for yourself if you like what you saw. And let me know in the comment section below if you managed to get the win, right? Can you beat the boss? Did you get the victory? What was your strategy? Do let me know. We obviously fell just a little bit short in our very first run. The most promising of the 2 runs we did here today. And then a lot short in our second run. I just don't think we had the right team comp in the second run, but you know, that's all good. I like bringing these fun little games to you to help you decide, is this something that you want to invest your time in? Well, that choice is, of course, yours, my friends. So if you want to check out the demo, then certainly check it out for yourself. Link in the video description below. But it's time for me to get on out of here, but before I go, I just want to say thank you for spending some time on the channel today. Smash the like button if you enjoyed yourself here, that really does help me out. And if you happen to be new, then consider becoming a subscriber as well. Thank you so much, and I'll be catching you in the next video. Thanks a lot.